APS students. Welcome to At Home with APS. We are so happy you've joined us this week, and we hope you enjoy this episode.
All right, kindergarten, let's warm up our listening ears. I'm gonna rub my hands together, get them nice and warm. When they're super toasty, put them over my ears, take a deep breath. Now my ears are ready and warmed up. Okay, tell me a word that rhymes that sounds like take. Cake, make, bake, what else? Fake, lake, shake, rake. There are a lot of words that rhyme with take. Good job. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 words. Tell me which word begins the same as the first. Which word begins like over, ozone, or ever? Ozone. Which word begins like target, siren, or total? Total. Which word begins like ego, zero, or evil? Evil. Which word begins like limit, lesson, or hidden? Lesson. Which word begins like able, donate, or apron? Apron. Very good. All right, let's put some sounds together and make a word, okay? W-a-z. Was. Good. K-o-l. Coal. Good. M-een. Mean. L-a-t. Late. Z-a-g. Zag. T-oob. Tube. N-I-t. Night. K-a-p. Cape. Y-e-s. Yes. J-e-p. Jeep. Very good. All right, we're going to do our roller coaster. We're listening for that sound that comes at the bottom of our roller coaster loop, the middle sound. Ready? Our word is less. L-e-s. Good. Fog. F-o-g. Time. T-I'm. I. Good. Cub. K-ub. Ub. Same. S-aim. A. Good. Rag. R-a-g. A. Pick. P-I-k. I. Good job. Okay. This time I'm going to give you the whole word. Can you break the word into parts for me? Ready? Face. F-a-s. Face. Seed. S-e-d. Seed. Room. R-oom. Room. Cut. K-a-t. Cut. Toad. T-o-d. Toad. Hive. H-I-v. Hive. Bowl. B-o-l. Bowl. Lab. L-a-b. Lab. Yuck. Y-u-k. Yuck. Has. H-a-z. Has. Very good. This time we're going to start with one part of the word and add a new sound to the beginning and try to make one word, okay? So we go like this. add d, dome. Add y, yes. Ice add m, mice. Add v, van. Add b, bead. Very good. Okay, this time we're going to chop off the first sound. So get your chopper ready with me. Ready? Male, chop m, ale. Dice, chop d, ice. 10, chop t, n. Gum, chop g, Not, chop n, ought. Very good. Okay, our last activity, we're going to make some brand new words together. Okay, we're going to change out the first sound. So it'll go like this. Bike, change b to l, like. Nose, change n to r, rose. Take, change t to w, wake. Beat, change b to s, seat. Loop, change l to h, hoop. Very good. All right, friends, you did a great job warming up our listening ears. Let's practice our letter sounds. I am going to hold up a letter card, and I want you to say the name of the letter and the sound as fast as you can. Are you ready? A, J, j. H, S, s. Z, z. C, k. N, n. G, g. B, b. W, w. R, r. O, ah. T, t. D, d. E, eh. I, K, k. M, m. V, v. Q, qu. P, p. X, x. F, f. L, l. Y, y. U, ch. CH says ch. Sh. SH says shh. The. TH says the. Great job.
Today we're going to read To Market. To market is about going shopping. And if we're going shopping, then I need my shopping basket. I wonder what we're going to buy today when we go shopping at the market. A girl and a boy go to the market. First, they buy a big, fat pig, and then they go home again. When they go home again, we say, jiggity jig. I think they're excited and they do a little dance on their way home. Then they go to the market again. This time, they buy a big fat hog. A hog is another name for a pig. And then they go home again. This time, we're going to say jiggity jog when they go home again. The third thing they buy when they go to the market is a big plum bun. A plum bun is like a sweet roll or a cinnamon bun. They're a tasty, sweet treat you could have for breakfast or maybe for dessert after dinner. Then they go home again. When they go home again, the market is done. Let's read together. To market, to market, to market, to buy a big fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a big fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. To market, to buy a big plum bun. Home again, market is done. Let's read it one more time. This time we're going to listen for rhyming words. Rhyming words are words that sound the same at the end. Let's see if we can find a word that rhymes with pig. Pig. At the end of pig, you will hear egg. Let's find another word that has that same ending sound. Egg. To market, to buy a big fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. Did you hear the rhyming words? Pig and you got it. Jig. Pig, jig, rhyme because they have the same sound at the end. Egg. You say it. Egg. Two letters are making that egg sound. I is making I and G makes G. Egg, egg. Pig, jig. You say these two rhyming words. Pig, jig. Let's find more rhyming words. Remember, next we're going to read about a hog. A hog. And we're going to find a word that rhymes with hog. Hog has a part at the end, og. Let's find another word that has og. To market, to buy a big fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. Did you see a word that rhymes with hog? That's right, jog. Hog, jog, rhyme. They rhyme because they have the same part at the end. Og. You say it. Og. O and G are making the og sound. Oh, I just noticed something. Up here in these rhyming words, they had IG for egg, and down here, we changed the I to an O. We changed the vowel, and now instead of saying egg, it's saying ah, og. Hog, jog, you say it. Hog, jog. There's two more rhyming words down here at the bottom, but they don't look the same like pig and jig did, or like hog and jog did. Let me show you. We're going to find a word that rhymes with bun. Bun. But again, it's not going to look the same, but it will sound the same. To market, to buy a big plum bun. Home again, market is done. Bun, done, rhyme. You did it. When we read to market, we found rhyming words like pig, jig, and hog, jog. Whatever was bought at the market rhymed with this jiggity part. I was thinking that we could go to the market. We could buy things and put them in our cart or our basket, and then we could make rhymes. Let's get started. Let's start by buying a big fat cow. I'll put the cow in the cart. Now, if we put cow in our poem, we're going to need to change the jiggity part. I wrote the jiggity part on a big card so we can see it better. This just says jiggity j. We're going to be changing the word cow to start with a J, and that will make a rhyming word. Let me show you. I know the word cow because I've seen it in a book before. Cow. Ow. We're going to change the first letter of cow to be a J. And then we're going to keep the rest the same. This was cow, and we changed it to J. Ow. The ow part stayed the same. J. Ow. Jow. Cow, jow, rhyme. Let's say our poem now with cow and jow. To market, to buy a big fat cow. Home again, jiggity, jow. You made rhyming words. Way to go. Let's try something else. Let's pretend we're going to the market to buy some milk. 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 Milk has 4 sounds. Just like in cow, I'm going to change the first letter and change it to a J. Then the ilk part in milk will stay the same. Ilk. What word did we just make? Milk. Change to J. Ilk. Jilk. That's another silly word, jilk. Ready? Let's say our poem about milk and jilk. To market, to buy some milk. Home again, jiggity, jilk. Let's say our poem about cake. 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 I know cake has a quiet E at the end. It's making the A be long and make the A sound. So I'm going to be changing cake to Jake. You're right. I changed the first letter to a J, and the rest is going to stay the same. Cake, Jake. Ready? To market, to buy some cake. Home again, jiggity, Jake. You guys are good at this. Let's try one more together. Let's try candy. Candy. I hear the word can in candy. Can. I know that word. Canned. E. The Y is making an E sound. Now I'm going to change the C to a J for our jiggity part again. The rest of the word's going to stay the same. This part is Andy. Candy changed to J. Andy. Jandy. Ready? To market, to buy some candy. Home again, jiggity, Jandy. Nice job. I was thinking we could do a couple more together, but instead of me writing the words, we'll just think about them in our head. What if we go to the market and buy some fish? I love to eat fish. Let's say our poem with fish. When we get to the jiggity part, remember we're going to need to change the first letter of fish to be with a J, to start with a J. To market, to buy some fish. Home again, jiggity, jish. Fish, jish, rhyme. The The last one we'll do together is peppers. Peppers. To market, to buy some peppers. Home again, jiggity. Jeppers! Did you get it? Nice work. Peppers changed to Jeppers. Boys and girls, when you go to the market with your family, or if you're at home and cooking, you could try to make some rhymes with foods in your house or at the store. Good luck and have fun.
Hi, writers! Do you remember when we read the book all about penguins? Well, I just reread it and I was thinking that it would be so much fun if we wrote our own all about book about an animal that we really like. So take a moment to think, if you were writing your own all about book, what animal would you write about? Let's share out some of those ideas. Snakes, pandas, bunnies, okay, great white shark, my dog. Indeed, all of these are fabulous ideas because if it's an animal you know a lot about, you can write a book about them. So I have an idea, and my idea is the kangaroo. And I do know some information about it. I know that a kangaroo has short fur that can be red or brown or gray. It has big feet and a long tail. I know that the kangaroo lives in Australia, and the kangaroo can hop and jump, and it eats plants, grass. So I thought I could write all of that information in my own book. So something I know is that all kangaroos have big feet and a long tail. It helps them jump and get around, right? Only some kangaroos have red fur. So that's how I'm going to get started in my book that I really need some help with. So all kangaroos have big feet and a long tail. Can you say that with me? All kangaroos have big feet and a long tail. We have a lot to write, so we better get started. All right, all. Some of you might already know that word. It is a high frequency word. But I think we should all practice this word. You can practice it with all lowercase. We started with a capital because it's the start of our sentence. So get your pretend marker ready. Lean forward wherever you are is the perfect place to be. And let's practice. All. Oops, I'm in the way. All. Great. All kangaroos. Can you clap that with me? Kangaroos. Oh, nice. It's a big word. Since this is my favorite animal, I can spell it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Ooh, it's a big word. Can you say the word with me? Kangaroos. Nice. All kangaroos have. Great. Is that what you were thinking? And we need an E on the end because rarely do we end a word with a V. All kangaroos have big feet. All right, big might be another high frequency word, a snap word that you know. Big. Let's practice it. Get your finger ready. Big. Are you practicing? Big. One more time. Big. All right, let's see what we have so far. All kangaroos have big feet. What do you hear in feet? You hear F, great, which is an F. E, very good. It's a long E. It's two E's. Feet. Great. All kangaroos have big feet and, ooh, that might be another high frequency word you know, another sight word you know. I think it's another one that's great to practice. Let's get ready. And, can you write it 3 times? And, nice. Let's see. All kangaroos have big feet and good, long. What do you hear at the beginning of long? Ooh, an L. Good job. Ong. What's at the end? G, which is G. Long tail. T. That's a T. Good job. What do we hear at the end of tail? An L. Great. So that was my first sentence I wanted to record. All kangaroos have big feet and a long tail. But then I wanted to say something about some kangaroos. So some kangaroos have red fur. And maybe I'll go on to say what the other colors they might have. Some kangaroos have gray fur. Some kangaroos have brown fur. But for right now, I want to say some kangaroos have red fur. Can you help me with that? Thumbs up if you know how to write the word come. If you know how to write the word come, you can write the word some. We're just going to change the first letter. The other letters are the same. Some, and you know I already know kangaroos. It's such an important word to me. Some kangaroos have, you're right, we have written the word have already today, so we know it. Have red. Let's say that slow. Red. What do you hear at the beginning? An R. D. Red. Fur. R. Wow, you guys helped me out a lot. We recorded a lot of information already about kangaroos. Let's read what we have so far. All kangaroos have big feet and a long tail. Some kangaroos have red fur. This is so exciting. I have so much more information that I want to write in my All About Kangaroos book. And I have a feeling you are ready to get started on your own All About book. I can't wait to hear all about them. Happy writing, friends!
Hi, I'm Jennifer Bergen. I teach kindergarten at Oak Ridge Elementary School. I'm going to be reading a book to you today called Do Not Eat That. This book was written by Russ Boyack and illustrated by Matt Loveridge. Now, before we start reading, take a look at this sneak peek. Something's happening to this person's tummy. I wonder how they're feeling. Do you have an idea? Let's find out. Abby and Zotz are best friends. Zotz is from outer space. Zotz is hungry. Zotz finds puppies. Do not eat the puppies, Abby says. Should we eat puppies? Zotz finds trash. Do not eat the trash, Abby says. Yikes. Zotz finds books. Do not eat the books, Abby says. We should never eat books. Oh, this looks like the little lending library at my school. Zotz finds a tree. Do not eat the tree, Abby says. Zotz finds hats. Do not eat the hats, Abby says. Zotz finds bikes. Do not eat the bikes, Abby says. Zotz sees Abby. Do not eat me, Abby says. I am hungry, Zotz says. Eat some pizza, Abby says. What a silly book. But I know what it's like to be super hungry and you just want something immediately. I hope you enjoyed this story. You know what? I wonder if Zotz was your friend, what would you give Zotz to eat? And what would you not give Zotz to eat? Talk about it with someone at your home. Take care. Be kind. Stay safe.
Hello, I'm Amanda Dempsey, resource teacher for the gifted at Hoffman Boston Elementary School. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Our story this week is Do Not Eat That, written by Russ Boyack and illustrated by Matt Loveridge. In the story, we meet Abby and Zotz. We find out that Zotz is from outer space and he's very hungry. Zotz tries to eat many things he sees, including puppies, trash, books, a tree, a hat, bikes. He even goes after Abby. She has to tell him each time not to eat that. In the end, though, Abby gives him pizza, something he can eat. Let's take a moment and think back to all the things Zotz should not eat. Now we're going to do a fluency activity. Let's list as many things that shouldn't be eaten as possible. We're only going to take about a minute to do this. Let's see. I'm going to start with things from the story, like a tree, bike, dog, a book, and then other things like dirt, pencils, crayons, rocks. What else could you add to the list of things we shouldn't eat? Now let's think flexibly about those items. Let's choose 2 or 3. I think I'll choose tree, book, and rocks. I want to think about some other uses for those. I want to provide Zotz with other options rather than eating these things. So what might be some other uses for a tree, for a book, and for rocks? Now I'm going to list or even draw the ideas that I have for other uses for the tree, the books, and the rocks. The ideas I had for other uses for a tree were to possibly build a tree house, maybe sit under the tree to read, or even create a wish tree and hang wishes from the branches. I also thought some other uses for the books could include stacking the books to make a tower, or create a stage for my toys to perform on. For the rocks, I could create a fancy paperweight. I could even create a unique piece of art using those rocks. Now we're going to narrow this down to one item. And I'm going to draw out a new original use for rocks. Instead of eating rocks, Zotz could create an original piece of art using the rocks. I'm going to use the rocks to create an original piece of art that looks like birds on a branch. What might you create using rocks or one of the other ideas you had? I really want to help Zotz understand, so I'm going to elaborate on this further. Let's create a poster to show Zotz his alternative options with the items he should not eat. For my poster, I am going to include a pencil and show Zotz it could be used to draw a picture. Maybe I'll include a tree and show him that he could sit under a tree and read. I'll also include a hat. I could show him that he could wear the hat, not eat the hat. And I want to include rocks and the rock art that I created to show him all the different possibilities. What will you put on your poster for Zotz? Take a moment and create your poster now. How might you use this fluency, flexibility, originality, and elaboration strategy this week? I think I've got a great idea. You could begin by listing as many things found in your kitchen as you can for the fluency piece. Then you can take that list of items from your kitchen, and for the flexibility piece, choose 2 or 3 items and brainstorm some other uses for them. The next thing we want to do is choose one of those items and draw or even create something new using that item. Remember, we want it to be original. Then, to elaborate on this further, you could create a poster to advertise your brand new and improved kitchen item. Try doing this with your family and have fun with it this week. I hope you have a great week. Bye!
Hi, kindergarten friends. Echo and Mariana and I are here to teach you a couple of games this week that you can play with your high-frequency words or sight words or snap words, whatever you call them. Those are the words you want to be able to read as soon as you see them. Read them in a snap. So the first game we want to teach you about is called Beat the Clock. And to play the game Beat the Clock, all you need is your list of high-frequency words or snap words that you've been working on, a timer, so it could be your parent's phone if they have a timer on their phone, or the timer that is on your oven works. And then you want a piece of paper and a pencil to write down your time. So what you're going to do is you're going to read as quickly as you can when someone says go, all the words on the list. If you miss a word, that's okay. Just put a mark by them. I'm going to tell you how to use them later. And then when you're all done, you want to write down the date, how quickly you read the words, and then how many words you read correctly. So the words you did not read correctly, then we're going to play a fun hide and seek game with, right, Mariana?
Right.
So what you're going to do is you're going to write those words on a piece of paper, and then you're going to have containers like the ones that I have in front of you, because you're going to hide a prize underneath the container and put the words on top of the containers to see if you can read them and then look under. I'll explain more about that in a moment. But for containers, really all you need is like paper bowls, if you have paper bowls at home, or plastic cups. You want something you cannot see through. What I like to do is I like to go through the recycling bin so that I can reduce and reuse. And I use those containers for the game. So here you can see I have a can that vegetables came in, and I took the label off and cleaned the inside of the can. Or here was a clear container, and all I did for this one was clean it out and then put a piece of paper in there so that I can't see inside, because I don't want to be able to see inside these containers. And here's just a box that I cut the top off of. So what you do is you find a prize that you want to play for, right, Mariana? Mm-hmm. So in our house, we like these gold coins like pirates have. So we asked Echo and baby Echo to hide one of the coins under one of these containers, because remember, we can't see underneath the containers. And now what we're going to do is put the words that we're working on top of the boxes or the containers. And we have to be able to read those correctly to look under them to see if the prize is there. So we have this word, which is this. I'll put that there. Mariana, what's that word?
The.
So I'm going to put the over here. Here's the word then. So I'll put that there. What's that, Mariana?
They.
So they, we'll put it here. Oops. Mr. Holiday, we'll put that right back up there. All right, and now this word is what? I'll just put what there. How about this one, Mari?
Want.
So we'll put want over there, and then I'm going to read who. Who's going to go there? And?
Wet.
Wet. Okay, so again, Echo and baby Echo have hidden one of the coins underneath there we're going to look for. To be able to look under the container, though, we have to read the word correctly. If we don't read it correctly, that's okay. We just leave it there, and our partner can remind us of the word, and we can read it again later. If we get it correctly, then we get to pick up and look under the container and see if the prize is there. Okay, Echo, Mariana, baby Echo, are you ready? Where's baby Echo? Echo, is baby Echo going to play? Well, where is he? Okay, so let's get started with the game. So what we're going to do is we have to read the word, and then once we read the word, we can look under the container to see if the gold coin is under there. So the first word I'm going to read is this one. I believe the word is who. Is that who?
That's the word who.
All right, let's see if the gold coin is there. No.
Okay, I'm going to try the word want. Is this want?
That's want.
All right, let's see. No luck.
All right, I'm going to go all the way over there by you. I'm going to pick up this one, and I believe this is the word the.
That's
that
the.
All right, is the coin here?
Okay, let's see. I'm going to try what.
That is the word what.
Perfect.
Yep. Is it there?
And, nothing.
All right, I'm going to go with this one in front then. I think this word is this. Is that
That's
this?
the word this, yeah.
All right, you ready? Gold coin? No.
All right, I'm going to try went. Is this went?
That's went.
All right, let's hope for a gold coin.
Okay.
Boys and girls,
Wait a minute.
this is Baby Echo.
What is baby Echo? What were you doing under there? Echo, where's the gold coin? Did you? Echo, you've got the coin right there.
Echo.
Oh my gosh. Boys and girls, Echo tricked us again. I hope you have a good time playing this game at home and that no one tricks you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, kindergarten readers. My name is Mrs. Schroeder, and I'm one of the reading specialists at Arlington Science Focus. Today, I'm going to be reading a story with you called Hooray for the Farmer's Market. Now, I chose this story because one of my favorite things to do in summertime is to go to the farmer's market and see all the yummy fruits and vegetables that the farmers are selling. And there also might be bakers there making fresh donuts, or artists selling jewelry and other art. So it was just fun to see what everyone is selling. And in this story, there's a brother and sister, and they also love going to the farmer's market to meet new people and to see what everyone's selling. So before we read this book, it's always helpful if we take a sneak peek of the pictures to think about the story. So come along with me and let's look at some of the pictures and make some predictions about what might happen in this story. Okay, readers, let's go ahead and let's take a sneak peek of some of these pictures and see if we can make some predictions about who the little boy and the little girl are going to meet at the farmer's market. Here they are. They look excited to go in. So at the first little shop, this girl's talking to someone who sells fruit. I see bananas in the picture and grapes and apples. And I know that fruit grows on a farm. So this person must be a farmer. This looks like another farmer. He's selling carrots and peppers, lettuce. What do we call those things? Did you say vegetables? It looks like he's going to buy some vegetables. Now the next shop, I see that there's a cookie jar next to this lady, and it looks like bread and different baked goods. And I know that someone that bakes things is called a baker. So this little girl is going to meet the baker. And here's another baker. Now this girl, she's going to buy some flowers. What is the person called who works with flowers or sells flowers? I know sometimes they're called a florist. They make flower arrangements. But if I look down here, this word begins with a G, guard. Looks like gardener. Flowers grow in a garden. So this woman must be a gardener. That makes sense. Now here the boy's looking at paintings. Who do you think he's going to meet here? Did you say a painter? Maybe we're going to have to read to find out. And this lady looks like she's making some sort of a pot or a bowl. Maybe it's a cup. Okay, we're going to have to read and see what that lady is making. And here I see he's meeting some people that are playing musical instruments. And I know people who play musical instruments are in a band. Looks like he's going to meet the band. I think that we've already gathered a lot of information now about this story. So we're going to go back to the beginning. And we're going to read this story and check our predictions by using the pictures and checking the words. Make sure that we're reading the words that the author wrote. Hooray for the Farmer's Market. Written by Dory H. Butler. Illustrated by Yuko Kadakawa. Hooray for the farmer's market. What makes the farmer's market great? I can meet the farmer. He grows the fruit. I can meet another farmer. He grows the vegetables. I can meet the baker. She makes the cookies. I can meet another baker. She makes the cakes. I can meet the gardener. She grows the flowers. I can meet we predicted it might say painter, but this word doesn't look like painter. I see a word I know, art, like art class. Artist. I can meet the artist. He makes the paintings. That looks right, and it makes sense. I can meet another artist. She makes the bowls. Oh, that's a bowl. I can meet the band. They make the music. I can make friends. You know, that last part is my favorite part of the book because I love listening to live music, and it makes me think of when we go to fairs or festivals and there's live music and bands playing. My children love to dance around and act silly, and so that's why this is my favorite part of the book. Thank you for helping me use the pictures to make predictions. I think we did a great job, and we were able to check our predictions with the words too, to make sure that the words we read look like the words that the author wrote. Well, now that I shared my favorite part with you, maybe you can share your favorite part of the story with someone that you live with. It's fun to think about what you might buy if you went to the farmer's market. Something else that you might do is you might want to play farmer's market at home. I know my son Harrison and my daughter Evelyn love to play store, and so you could pretend that maybe you are a baker and you're selling some little cakes, or maybe you are an artist who's making fancy jewelry and bags to sell. It's fun to play pretend. So I hope that you enjoyed that story, and thank you for helping me to make some predictions and using those pictures and those words to check on our reading. Happy reading.
Hello, hola, I'm Mrs. Cordero from Carlin Springs Elementary School. Thank you for joining us at Home with APS. I will be your host for this segment on ways to think about our reading. Let's get started. Enjoy the thinking fun. I have lots of powers, and I'm sure you do too, like running fast and counting numbers. Today, I'm wearing my Super Thinking Powers cape. One of my favorite powers is thinking power. Today, I'm going to share an activity that will build your thinking power. Are you ready? Let's go, Super Thinkers! Today, we will be using this book, Hooray for the Farmer's Market, to build our thinking power and make our brains even stronger. We will work through 3 levels of challenge. Our thinking power challenge for today are Level 1, Facts. Level 2, Classifications. And the toughest one, Level 3, Generalizations. Level 1, Facts. For Level 1, we are going to be thinking about facts from our books. Hooray for the Farmer's Market. A fact is true information from the book. Let's read a page from the book. I can meet the farmer. He grows the fruit. A fact from this text is the farmer grows the fruit. Now it's your turn to try. I can meet the baker. She makes the cookies. Which fact can you get from these words on the page? Did you come up with the baker makes the cookies? That is a fact from this page. Let's try another page. I can meet the gardener. She grows the flowers. Can you come up with the fact from this page? The gardener grows the flowers. Did you come up with this fact from this page? Let's do one more. I can meet the artist. He paints the paintings. Can you make a fact from this page? Here is a fact from this page. The artist makes the paintings. I hope you were able to get facts from these pages. If you are, you have now completed Level 1. Hooray for you! After Level 1 comes Level 2. Level 2, Classifications. For Level 2, we are going to think about classifications. Classification is how facts can be grouped together. When you go to the library, you may notice that certain books are put together. That is a way of classifying. In your bedroom, you may put certain clothes together, socks together, shirts together, pants together. That is a form of classification. Today, we are going to put some facts from our book, Hooray for the Farmer's Market, into groups. Let's look at the facts we came up from Level 1. The farmer grows the fruit, the baker makes the cookies, the gardener grows the flowers, and the artist makes the paintings. Do you remember these facts from the last level? From Level 1? We are going to put these facts into 2 groups. I wonder what 2 groups I could make. I do notice that one of the facts tells me about the farmer grows the fruit. And I notice that the baker makes the cookies. I think I could divide these into two groups: grown and made. The facts that tell about something that grows will go in the grown basket. And the ones that tell about things that are made will go in the made basket. Let's classify our facts. I'll go first. The farmer grows the fruit. They're telling about how something grows, that the farmer grows the fruit. So I'm going to put that in the group grown. Now it's your turn to try. Let's read this fact. The baker makes the cookies. Should that go in the grown or the made basket? Did you say the made basket? Yes, that's where it goes. The baker makes the cookies. Those cookies are made. Let's try another one. The artist makes the paintings. Which basket should this fact be classified in? Did you say the made basket? Yes, the artist makes the paintings. We'll put it in this basket. The last one. The gardener grows the flowers. Where should we put this fact? Did you say it should go in the grown basket? Me too. So now we have classified our facts. The facts that tell about something that is grown and taken to the farmer's market, and then things that are made and put at the farmer's market. Woohoo! Hip hip hooray! You have now completed level 2. We're on to level 3. Here we come. Level 3. Generalizations. For level 3, we are going to think about generalizations. A generalization is a big idea from the story. We will think about the facts we classified into two groups, grown and made. We will also think about the title of the book, Hooray for the Farmer's Market. And let's read this page to help give us a clue of what is the big idea from our book, Hooray for the Farmer's Market. What makes the farmer's market great? This book is definitely about the farmer's market, so I think we should probably use the farmer's market when we are making our big idea sentence. At the farmer's market. What is this book telling us about the farmer's market? I'm going to think about our classifications of grown and made. We classified some of the facts of things that are grown for the farmer's market and the facts that things are made for the farmer's market. I think I've got it. Do you? At the farmer's market, you can get many things that are grown and made. I think that is the big idea from the story. Do you agree? Hip hip hooray! You did it! You completed level 3. Way to go, super thinker! Super thinkers keep thinking. They level up every time they read. Today, we started at level 1, and we learned the facts from the book. Then we used those facts in level 2 to classify them into groups that help us understand the story better. Finally, level 3. We generalized. We use generalizations to get the big idea of the story. When you read with your family, challenge your parents to level up whenever you read together. I hope you enjoyed this segment of At Home with APS, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!
Hi, my name is Mary Jean Bruno. I teach primary Montessori at the Montessori Public School of Arlington. Today, I'd like to share with you how I introduce letter sounds to my students using Dr. Montessori's 3-period lesson strategy. My daughter Robin will help demonstrate the lesson after I first outline the steps for you. The first thing to do is identify the letter sounds you want to teach. I start with the letters in the child's name, and once they've mastered those sounds, I move on to the more frequently used sounds like t, b, a, and s. Only introduce 2 or 3 letter sounds at a time, and once you've picked the sounds you want to work on, write them on a piece of paper, or for some fun outside work, write it in chalk on the sidewalk. Now, introduce the sound to your child. Say, "This is Have them repeat the sound, and then introduce the next sound. This is s. This is a. That's the first step in the 3-period lesson already completed. For the second period of the lesson, ask your child to show you each letter. Mix them up with the cards and ask them to show you again. Have some fun with this part. Have the child take the card to a sibling and tell them what the sound is, or walk across the room with the card, put it on the table, and then bring it back to you. Mix them up, turn them upside down, play knock, knock, who's there? Knock, knock, who's there? S. And then, once you've had a lot of time practicing with them, move on to the 3rd period lesson. That's where they identify this. Say, what is this? And if they're unable to identify the letter, go back to the 1st period. So this is this is a, this is s. Move through the 2nd period. Show me show me a, show me s. And then back to the 3rd period. What is this? What is this? What is this? If you find it is too hard with 3 letters, then only move to 2 letters the next day. So let me show you how this works with my daughter. This is ul.
Oh.
This is k. This is g.
G.
Show me ul.
Oh.
Show me k. Show me g.
G.
Show me g.
G.
That is k.
G.
Good. Show me ul.
Oh.
Show me k. Show me g.
G.
Show me g.
G.
Show me ul.
Oh.
Show me k. What is this? What is this?
Oh.
What is this? This is g.
G.
This is k. Take k to the other side of the room. Take g to the piano. Bring me k. Bring me g. What's this?
G.
What's this? What's this?
Oh.
Very good. This is G.
G.
This is ooh.
Oh.
This is K. Show me G. Good. Show me ooh. Say it.
Ooh.
Show me K. What's this? What's this?
Oh.
What's this? This is G.
G.
Can you trace G with your chalk? Good. Around, all the way up, all the way down. Good.
G.
What's this?
G.
Hi, I'm Miss Neal, and I'm a kindergarten teacher at Carlin Springs Elementary. I want to show you some games that we play in my classroom at Carlin Springs. Let's start with a number sense routine. This is a fun little game called Number Bunny Ears. So you know when you're being silly and you put bunny ears up on someone? It's the same thing, except for you're going to give yourself number bunny ears. Here's how it works. If I show you the number 1, which is a pretty easy one, you just put up one finger. Let's try some more together. Show me 3. Yeah, like that. Let's try another one. 5. Like that? Or that way too. Either one is right. There are many ways to make 5. 8. Yeah, you got it. How about another way? Just like I did it there. Great job. Now that we're all warmed up, let's play Fair Share. Today, we're going to review Fair Share. This is what you were working on last week. Fair share is when you take an amount or a set of objects and you share them equally. Just like in this picture, this hand has 1, 2, 3 pieces of candy. This hand has 1, 2, 3 pieces of candy. They're the same. They're equal. This is a fair share. Let's try with some other objects. I have 2 students that want to fair share some candies. First, I'm going to count to see how many candies I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 candies. Now I'm going to fair share them with 2 students. Each student got 3. 1, 2, 3 for him. 1, 2, 3 for her. But what about if someone else joins them? What about if another kid comes? How could they fair share their candies with 3 kids? Let's see what happens. I think I'm going to start by putting 1. Give 1 to each student. Then I have 3 left. Let's see if it's fair and equal, if each student gets the same. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Great job. So we can practice sharing with more students. Let's try another one. These 2 students are going to share some crackers. I'm going to dump the crackers out in the middle, And you can fair share anything that you have at your house, whether it's snacks or whether it's candies or toys or blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 Cheez-Its. Let's see how I can fair share these. Did you see how I made sure that each student had the same amount, and I made sure it was fair? I gave half to the girl and half to the little boy. Let's count to make sure that they're equal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is half. But what happens if another student comes? And then another one comes. So now we want to share equally with 4. So I'm going to take the same crackers, but this time I have to share it with more kids. All right. I'm going to start by giving everybody 1. Then 1 more. That looks pretty good. It looks fair. Let's count to make sure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's fair and equal. Next, we're going to fair share with a story problem. We're not going to use objects. We're going to draw this time. Ben and Rachel are going on to the beach. They are bringing 8 beach balls to play with. Draw a picture to show what it would look like if they share the balls equally. So 8 is an important number. I know that there are 8 beach balls. I'm going to start by drawing my 8 beach balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it's Ben and Rachel that are going to share the balls. So I'm going to put a B for Ben and an R for Rachel. And then another one for Ben and another one for Rachel. Another one for Ben and another one for Rachel. And I'm going to keep going until there aren't any more balls left. Now, this is how many balls Ben would get. This is how many balls Rachel would get. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Rachel gets 1, 2, 3, 4. These are equal. These are the same. Ben gets half of the beach balls. Let's try another one that gets a little trickier. This one has 3 students, Calvin, Brandon, and Jennifer, and they are going to eat a snack. They have 12 cookies to eat. Draw a picture to show what it would look like if they share the cookies equally. So remember, 12 is the important number. I'm going to draw 12 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there are 3 kids that are sharing the cookies. There's Kelvin, Brandon, and Jennifer. So I'm going to put a K for Kelvin, a B for Brandon, and a J for Jennifer. Then another one for Kelvin, another one for Brandon, another one for Jennifer. And I'm going to keep going until there are no more cookies left. So now, all of the ones with a K are for Kelvin. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them with a B are for Brandon. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of them with a J are for Jennifer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So in your math packet this week, you can practice fair sharing with more students, or you can practice fair sharing with pictures. You can draw circles, you could draw other pictures, and fair share. Hey families, thanks for joining us. In the third quarter, we begin teaching fractions with fair share, and then we introduce half. We would love for our students to get lots of practice at home. You can share just about anything: candy, toys, blocks, snacks. Have fun and happy sharing.
We hope that you have enjoyed watching APS teachers and staff bring early literacy and mathematics instruction, as well as critical and creative thinking and STEM building challenges into your home this spring. It has been such a pleasure to connect with APS families in this way, and we look forward to connecting with you again soon, later on in the summer. While we take a short break from filming new content, there are many ways that you can stay connected and continue your learning while at home. New choice boards in various content areas will be available throughout the month of July and will be available through the APS website. So until our next release of At Home with APS videos coming to you later on in the summer, we ask that you stay safe, stay healthy, and stay kind, Arlington, and we look forward to sharing more videos with you again soon. Bye!